Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name's Julie, and if you're new here, I am trying to lose weight. Various different methods really, but I originally started with Slimming World and now I'm calorie counting with intermittent fasting mixed in. So you might have noticed that I didn't do a weigh-in update last week. I was cross. I weighed in on the Thursday, I think it was, or the Friday, and I put a significant amount of weight on, and it was really undeserved. I've mentioned this in one of my weekly what I eat in a day videos. I was really upset about it, and it did mess with my head and send me off the rails a little bit, and I just didn't want to record a weigh-in update whilst I was feeling quite so negative and miserable with the world. But I gave myself a big talking to, and I jumped back on, and on Sunday and Monday really, I made better choices, but I did have a couple of days where I wasn't really counting. I wouldn't say I'd really had a massive binge or anything, but I just really lost faith with the whole process. And I'm sure if you're following any kind of weight loss plan and we have these blips, it really does mess with your head. Also, if you've been here before, I haven't said welcome to you too. Welcome back to you too. I really appreciate your support. There's some people that comment every week and have been with me since I started this channel back in March last year, and I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. And I know we're all in the same struggle. So this week, I'll just jump straight in with how it's gone. So like I said, I got back on track and I've had another good week. Started intermittent fasting on Wednesday, because Tuesday I was sort of still deciding what I was doing. Still haven't fully researched it, but I've had quite a few people comment on like summer rows and things in the comments, telling me what they do and bits of advice. So I'm kind of picking stuff up as I go, but I'm going to try and read up on it properly this weekend. But basically I've been trying to do 16-8, so 16 hours of fast, 8 hours of eating. And for me that's quite difficult because of how my eating pattern is currently. So it's not only a shift of mentality, it's also a shift of I've got to try and eat by a certain time at night. I don't have a problem eating later in the morning. I really don't have a problem with that. In fact, I did that quite considerably last year when I lost my weight on Slimming World. I pushed my breakfast back. So I don't have an issue with that. Mine is the 8-hour window because I'm very busy with work and things. Don't get a great deal of time to meal prep for the day after, and I'm busy, you know. I'll go and meet Chloe for a coffee some nights and things, so actually fitting my meal in that window is actually quite difficult, because I often, if you've watched my channel for a while, find myself eating after 9 o'clock at night, which obviously isn't good for me. So this is generally a better eating plan and should help me to actually improve my lifestyle and improve my life generally. So I've done 3 days of it this week, and do you know what I really like about it is that it makes me feel in control. So it makes me feel like I'm controlling the food. So when I get those hunger pangs in my stomach and I'm thinking, no, I've got another 2 hours to wait, it makes me feel like I'm controlling it. And that's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling, because obviously, you know, if you're like me with sort of bad eating habits and comfort eating, you often feel out of control. So it's really good to have that feeling of control. I've watched quite a few other people recently that have been intermittent fasting. So one of the main ones is the Fat to Health channel, Jackie Can. Love her channel. She intermittent fasts. She does a 40-hour fast sometimes. Now I'm not quite sure I could do that. There's too many people in the house eating, which would just, I just don't think I could do it. But 16-8 I seem to be able to manage. I've also noticed that I think Carla's started intermittent fasting a little bit as well, so she's started pushing her meals back. A thing I still can't quite decide on, and Summer's commented to say that she does still eat her calories in the window, is that certainly two of the days that I did the intermittent fasting, my calorie count was considerably lower than it should be. So I think one of the days I had 1,000 calories, and the following day I had 734, I think it was. And I'm supposed to obviously be on 1,400 according to the NutriCheck app. According to the workout plan I'm doing, I should be on 1,700. So it is considerably lower than what I'm supposed to be eating. So I don't know whether, because obviously there's the fast 2 diet where they recommend you eat 600 to 800 calories in your window. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be trying to aim for lower calories or whether I should be aiming to eat all my calories. I haven't set the NutriCheck app up to do the fast 2 diet because I'm planning to try and do the 16-8 most days as a lifestyle choice. Whether I'll do it today, because it's Saturday today, and Saturdays are always a bit different. I'm going to visit my parents, and you know, it's not so easy to have like a black coffee there, and you know, all the rest of it. So I am planning on doing it most of the time. So therefore, it doesn't seem that it would be healthy to eat 700 to 1,000 calories a day on a daily basis when you're trying to work out and obviously build muscle. So I think I should be eating up to my normal daily calories, but that's a struggle in that window. I'm sure some days I won't have a problem with it, and perhaps that's it. Perhaps I just shouldn't worry too much about it, and there'll be other days where I go over my calories in my window, but it doesn't matter because I've got so many days where I'm under my calories. Perhaps if anyone is an expert in this and would like to comment and let me know, that would be great. But yeah, on the whole, the week's gone really well. I worked out Tuesday, Wednesday, didn't work out Thursday, worked out last night, so Friday. So I didn't work out much over the weekend because we were really busy. We were out walking and stuff, so I didn't do much then. But yeah, on the whole, I'm really, really happy with how it's all gone. Stepped on the scales this morning and they still haven't shifted. So it's showing today, I'll show you, I took 3 photos and 3 different weights. 2 of the weights are the same, so I'm sticking with the higher one out of the 3. So 12.2 is my weight this week, which means compared to my last weigh-in 2 weeks ago, that's a, was it 12.2 or 12.3? Let me just check. Sorry about that. 12.3 is the weight that has come up twice on the scales today. And I think I've got either 12.1 or 12.2 on the other way. I'll insert the picture so you can see them. So basically, compared to my weigh-in 2 weeks ago, that's a £2 gain because I was 12.1. Compared to last week, I think I registered 12.4 last week, so at one point. So it depends if you look at it. I'm counting it as a £2 gain overall from my last weigh-in. It is really undeserved, really, really undeserved. But lots of people have commented saying perhaps it's muscle, and I'm really hoping that is the case. I have got the same old problem that I always get when I'm following a strict sort of like weight loss plan, in that it's affected my going to the loo without using too much information. Star Week for me is fast approaching, so that will be happening soon. So all these things obviously do contribute to weight gain, particularly at my age. They do affect things quite considerably. So I would like to put it down to all those, but I don't know in reality what's caused it. It is really, really unwarranted and undeserved. I've just got to keep on trucking, I think. So this week the plan is to carry on doing the same, try and do some intermittent fasting, if not every day, do most of the days, as many days as I can, that where it fits in with the lifestyle, and let's just see how it goes. I'm going to continue my workouts because I'm enjoying them. I'm still in phase 1 because obviously I've had days where I can't exercise. So if you can hear spraying, but my son's spraying deodorant in the other room. I have days where I just run out of time and can't always do an hour-long exercise plan, but the plan is working for me. I think in the last time I did this last year, I started to see the weight drop off in phase 2, so I've got another week of phase 1, and then I'm really hoping that the weight does start to drop off. We're also looking at, because I did get a bonus from work, we're looking at whether to get a Peloton bike or not. My sister's got one, and obviously I think it would really help my competitive side, because obviously I'm quite competitive and they have leaderboards and things. Plus it means that obviously the dark nights are drawing in, so if there's a night where I can't go out for a run or don't have time to do my exercise and don't want to start exercising at 9 o'clock at night, I could just jump on the bike and do a quick sort of spins class or whatever. So I'm still thinking about doing that too. So you might at some point see that I've got a spin bike, but that will be, I've got to make room for it because I think it's going to go in my kitchen over here where my sofa is. So I've got to get rid of the little sofa and stuff. So it's just having a bit of a sort out. So yeah, that's my weighing update for this week. I hope you've all had a good week and have got what you deserve and haven't had what I've had. And whatever plan you're following, I hope it's working for you still. And we've just got to keep going. We're counting down towards Christmas now, so I want to really try and sort of like get as much off as I can before the beginning of December. So fingers crossed for this week, and if you've liked this video, give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. All the usual stuff, you know, switch notifications on because I don't have a regular upload schedule, as you know. And I shall see you next week for another weighing update. I shall probably see you later on or tomorrow for a what I eat in a day, because I have recorded this week but I haven't had a chance to edit yet. So at some point over the next couple of days you should see that too. Take care of yourselves and I shall see you soon. Bye.